This was the tweet that started this all. My mates and I are having the stupidest debate, and I'm here for it. Do you think there are more doors or wheels in the world? These are going to be our vestibules. We're going to have 4 doors in, or 2 in and 2 out. You know what? We're going to redo the door math real fast. This is already off to a good stream. 61 doors. 63. That brings our total number of doors up then to 69. Nice. We have things like pallet jacks, which contain 3 wheels each. We have flat top carts for moving product around. Those have 4 wheels. We have those really long, wiry carts. Those have 6 wheels, actually, for added stability for moving top-heavy objects. And then that is not counting any rolling office chairs in this entire building, which contain 6 wheels each. Whoever told you 6 was lying to you. There are 5 wheels on office chairs. But if you think that's wild, then check out this. Let's consider for just a second sorry. This is not a door. If you just have a way to get in, that's not a door. Is this a door? It's not doing its job as a door. Whereas a loose wheel, well, that's always doing its job as a wheel. It just needs to be to quote Wikipedia, a circular component intended to rotate on an axle. Athena has hit on another problem with the wheels versus doors debate. And honestly, I wanted to end the stream with this one. The wheel and axle contains a wheel and an axle, and the parts rotate together in which a force is transferred from one to another. The axle on a door is indeed, or the hinge on a door is indeed an axle. Yes, every conventional door has at least 1 wheel. Most contain 2 or 3. Now we still do have opponents. We still have the automatic door. These slide this way to open when you get within the sensor's range. A unique problem presented here is that these doors need a way to move open, and that requires bearings, which are indeed wheels. What do we got here? Sure looks like a wheel to me. Do doors on the International Space Station count? The tweet specifically says in the world. That actually is not a helpful designator. It should just count the planet itself, but does being in the atmosphere count as being on Earth? On Earth, I would argue we're talking specifically this bad boy. Does something that's flying count as on? My favorite part about this is how this is completely unnecessary because there isn't enough flying things to meaningfully contribute to the amount of wheels and doors in the world. Correct. My problem with it being like, oh, are we talking about like the whole like universe? Is we might have, over here some kind of purple planet, I guess. They might have doors. The range of terrestrial human beings. So like this. Is a sphere circular? Calculating the enclosed volume of a sphere can be derived using integral calculus, disk integration to sum the volume of an infinite number of circular disks of infinitesimally small thickness stacked side by side and centered along the x-axis from x of negative r to x of r, assuming the sphere of radius r is centered at its origin. Is a sphere made out of wheels? Doors have hinges, and we have derived that what makes the hinge work is the wheel component. So these doors have wheels, require wheel bearings, open, and so contain wheels. Derived from this, the trunk of a car requires a hinge, and the hood requires hinges as well, so that contains wheels. Related to this is the barn door, in which you have a free-floating door suspended on a wheeled track. Perhaps the only door, at least the only door I can think of, that doesn't have this problem are like Doom-ass sci-fi doors. These could be pneumatic powered. These would be pistons. Motors contain flywheels. So even that would contain a wheel through the sheer virtue of the motor inside the piston. I had a revelation. I know of a door that does not contain wheels. At my grandma's place, there's this door to cover up a stairwell, and you pull this in, and it makes like an accordion shape out of the door. Accordion doors have multiple panels that fold up as you slide them along a track on wheels. Good news. Every door contains wheels, and spheres are made of an infinite number of wheels. These are our big takeaways. There are more wheels than doors. All doors contain wheels. No doors don't contain wheels. Spheres are made of an infinite number of wheels. Does anyone want to see the games I bought from the Ukrainian relief itch.io bundle?